Tonight, the football world woke up to a story that reads like a moral parable for the modern game. A superstar offered an eye-watering euros 100 million a year by Saudi clubs, and choosing, at least for now, to stay. That choice was not just a refusal of money, it was a headline about priorities, reputation, and where elite players see their careers head. Reports say the offer was concrete enough to attract attention across Europe, but the strikers' camp postponed talks and ultimately rejected the deal, signalling a preference to remain at Barcelona for the time being. This was not the only transfer drama of the summer. Saudi clubs chased multiple stars, leaning on huge contracts to reshape the market. But when one of the game's proven goal machines says no, it forces everyone to reassess what cash alone can buy. Meanwhile, the Saudis did not walk away from the striker market. Al Hilal pivoted and moved decisively to sign Darwin Núñez from Liverpool, closing the chapter on at least one public pursuit and underlining that their door remains wide open for marquee names. That move, confirmed by multiple outlets and the clubs involved, gives the Saudi project momentum, but also shows strategic flexibility. If one target won't move, sign another who will. For Barcelona, the immediate takeaway is twofold. On the one hand, keeping a talisman through a window filled with temptation is a huge psychological win. Fans see commitment, teammates see stability, and the board can breathe a little easier knowing one headline departure did not materialize. On the other hand, the moment exposes a new layer of transfer calculus. Clubs must plan not only for outgoing bids, but for the reputational and wage ripple effects of blockbuster offers, and Barcelona's transfer strategy now sits in sharper relief. Will the club double down on renewals to lock in continuity? Will they use this refusal as leverage in other negotiations? Those are live questions that will influence how this season's squad evolves. From the player's perspective, rejecting a life-changing salary is a statement about legacy. At an age when many stars consider the most lucrative option, choosing to stay with a club where you can still compete for titles speaks to personal priorities beyond bank balances. Desire to win trophies, bond with fans, and long-term career narrative. It also raises tactical questions for the manager. Does the squad adjust to maximize the striker's remaining prime years, or is this a bridge to a younger plan? For Barcelona, balancing experience with fresh legs will be crucial, and the club's transfer window activity in the coming months will reveal which path they prefer. For the Saudi project, the episode is both a win and a lesson. The ability to sign major players and to offer sums that shock the market is proven. Their recruitment of Darwin Núñez demonstrates they can close top deals when targets are receptive, but Lewandowski's refusal reveals a ceiling. Money can persuade, but it cannot buy everything, especially when sporting ambition and legacy come into play. That dynamic will shape future approaches. Are Saudi clubs going to focus on younger stars with long horizons, or keep pursuing established names who might prioritize money? The answer will determine how European clubs plan their squads and protect their stars. Expect ripple effects beyond headlines. Agents will rethink negotiation strategies, clubs will build contingency plans for high-value approaches, and fan conversations will swirl between admiration for loyalty and the cold realities of football's modern economy. In the end, the story is about choices of a player, a club, and a market rapidly rewriting its rules. Whether this refusal becomes a defining moment in the striker's legacy, a turning point for Barcelona's squad building, or simply one dramatic anecdote in a summer of big money will play out on the pitch and in future transfer windows. For now, the message is clear. Even in an era of staggering offers, the game still has room for decisions that are about more than money, and that might be the most surprising story of all.